Alright guys, welcome to the channel. In this episode we're going to show you what it's like to ice race here at the Winnipeg Sports Car Club. So pretty much we're here at a standard open lapping day with the Winnipeg Sports Car Club. We're in the city of Winnipeg, and this is like one of the best ways to come out and test your car in the winter and really have a good time doing it, because you know, it's a super cheap event to come to. You're racing on ice. While racing, you're driving along with other drivers on ice, just kind of seeing what your car can do and seeing what you can do in your car. And so it's just a very good way to get comfortable with your car and to have a good time at the same time.
Yeah, and the best part is there's instructors here that are very experienced. Some of them have been doing the sport for 30 years plus. So if you have any questions or need any guidance or anything like that, they're more than willing to help. So they're always there to do a ride along with you and kind of guide you along the way and just kind of get you into the sport.
And you don't even need any sort of fancy car. Like we'll show you some of the cars now that are racing. So as you can see, there's pretty much every type of car here. Lots of Subarus, of course, because all-wheel drive. Pretty much if you have a car that is wider than it is tall and has winter tires, you can race here. You can drive here. It's very easy to get into.
Yeah, like if you want to bring your daily driver just to feel more comfortable in your own car, this is the best place to do it. It's a very safe environment to do it in, and like I said, there's people here to guide you along the way. If any questions, then this is the best place to do it.
Yeah, and so we're going to hop in the car now and show you what some laps look like. So we're now waiting to go out. As you can see, we've got some daily drivers like a Honda Accord, and we're just waiting in the line here, and then we are going to go. Alright, here we are. This is Matt's first time driving this car on this ice, so like I say, you don't need any experience. Just come here, you know, you take it slow, you have yourself a good time. So you probably can't tell from some of those videos, but it's a lot faster on the ice than it looks in film.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it's so much fun. So this is actually both of our first time being out at the ice racing here. We've done track days previously, but this is our first time racing on ice. And I don't know, what are your first impressions, Matt?
I don't know, it's completely different than what we're used to. Like normally we're driving on dry pavement. So it's a whole different game. So you got to learn how to control the car properly on ice to get the fastest lap around. And the thing is, the track changes throughout the day because the more vehicles drive, the more slick it seems to get. So you got to keep changing your driving habits. And I don't know, it's a really good way to kind of learn what your car does, how it performs, what you're capable of, and kind of pushing it to the limit to try and keep control of it around the track.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was a very good way to learn the car and to learn your limits as well. And you know, this is great if you're maybe uncomfortable driving on the wintry roads. You do something like this in your car, I mean, you become much more comfortable with yourself and your car and what you can do, what the limits are. So let's say you hammer on the brakes as you're going straight, you'll feel what that feels like at full limit. Or if you crank your steering wheel as much as you can and give it gas, you'll feel what that feels like, right? So you'll be much more comfortable with your car and much more comfortable driving on the normal roads.
Yeah, and this isn't like a very high speed racing, so you can take your time around the track. And it's definitely one of the safest environments you can be in if you want to learn this kind of thing, because you don't get this kind of stuff on the street. You shouldn't be doing it in open parking lots. this is the best way to do it. So what was it, $60 to get in today? You need a membership for the club, which is $50, and that's for the entire year, so you're good to go. And either you can bring your own helmet or rent a helmet. They offer that here too. So really, it's there's no huge cost associated with it. If you want to just come and try out the sport to see if it's something that you'd be interested in, it's very easy to do so. Some guys this morning, they just showed up. They woke up out of bed and they're like, yeah, I want to go racing today. And here they are. So it's something that's really simple. You can kind of dip your toe in the water, so to speak, and just see if it's something that you'd be interested in doing and getting into the sport.
Yeah, and if you are, and if you want to take it to that next level, there's always ice racing, which is the same thing, but you're competing with other cars. And so to get into that, you know, there's some rules and certain safety things you have to follow, but it's very easy to get into. And you know, the guys here at the club are going to hook you up. So if you have any questions on like how to build a car, who do I get to build my roll cage, all those things, they'll have answers for you. So and another thing is, if you want to ride along in any of these cars, you ask the driver and they're more than happy to let you sit in the passenger seat and go for a ride. And it is a fun experience.
It's a fun experience, but it's also very informative because you get to see what their driving habits are, kind of how they're taking the turns, and kind of what skills they're using to get around the track. And then you can kind of try using those skills yourself as well.
Oh, yeah, get it.
Oh yeah, that was good. I can just feel that one working.
Pretty much, yeah. That is, you know, lapping day at the ice race track. If you have any more questions or you need to know some more details, we'll put some links in the description below on how to get to the WSCC Winnipeg Sports Car Club site and the forums and the scheduling and everything like that. We'll put some social media links in there too, so you can get all the details you need. And yeah, drop us a comment too if you have any questions. If you're interested in any other cool car stuff, you can give us a subscribe or a like or follow, mention, hashtag us. You can, whatever else you want to us.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
So we had a good time. We're very happy that we got invited out to enjoy the time here in the winter, because you got to get outside in the winter, right? You don't want to be stuck inside all day. So go outside, have some fun, race some cars. Hopefully we can see you at the next event.